ही जगह कोने में खोदने के बाद सीबीआई की टीम को ये हथियार मिले।
কমপ্লিটলি অ্যান্টি ন্যাশনাল ফোর্স এবং এই অ্যান্টি ন্যাশনাল ফোর্স पैट्रोनाइज एंड शेल्टर बाय दी ममता बनर्जी चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ वेस्ट।
और वहाँ की कानून व्यवस्था ठप हो गई। सरकार लगता है ही नहीं।
তুমি নিজে এসে কিছু গাঁজা বা কিছু ড্রাগ পকেটে করে নিয়ে এসে কারো বাড়িতে ঢুকিয়ে দিলে।
अगर कुछ हुआ, अगर कुछ है तो पुलिस का वो अलर्ट रहना चाहिए था।
Namaste, Jai Hind and welcome to this edition of the Saturday Debate with me, Anand Narsimhan. Sandeshkhali, Bengal, back in the news. The Central Bureau of Investigation, or the CBI, has recovered arms, crude bombs, and of course fake documents. And these arms ammunition include foreign-made pistols. And this is all during the raids at two premises linked to the now suspended Trinamool Congress leader Sheikh Shah Jahan in Sandeshkhali. Sandeshkhali, like Sonakhali, is on the border areas and that riverine porous area between Bangladesh and Bharat, ladies and gentlemen. It's integrally Bharat, it's the Sundarbans region, but it's an island area where it's very, very porous, and it's been in the news over the last 4-5 months for various reasons, all for the wrong ones. The probe agency team has now also seized documents related to Sheikh Shah Jahan and seized fake IDs also. The federal agency informed the National Security Guard about the firearms. The NSG reached the spot later and used robotic machines to extract the explosives. The recovery has only armed the BJP further. The BJP accusing the Trinamool Congress of defending rapists and creating a safe haven for terrorists, adding that people of Bengal are fed up with Mamata Banerjee's government. The Trinamool Congress has meanwhile lodged a complaint with the Election Commission alleging that the CBI failed to notify the state police about the raids. Mamata Banerjee said that the army hall is a conspiracy by the centre and the arms may have been planted by the CBI. There is no evidence to show it was found from the raid location. The big question is Bengal a safe haven for terror, or is there any merit in the Trinamool Congress's claim that all this is nothing but a conspiracy ahead of the next phase of elections as the elections move down south towards the regions of Trinamool Congress's dominance and areas where the BJP is looking to make a dent in the Lok Sabha elections. Joining us now is Neeti Jain, spokesperson of the BJP. Tausif Khan, lawyer, leans towards the Trinamool Congress. AP Singh, former CBI director. Namaste and Jai Hind to everybody. Thank you very, very much. AP Singh ji, my first question to you. When the Model Code of Conduct is in place, the Election Commission is in charge of the administration. Is it incumbent upon the CBI or a rule that the CBI has to inform the local state police? Because that's one of the cribs of the Trinamool Congress government.
Not at all. If it's in High Court, this is a High Court monitored investigation. And the High Court had already said that, the local police has failed miserably. So obviously the CBI is not going to go and start taking the help of the local police, because then again the whole investigation will get vitiated. The idea was that it should be an independent probe. So I think it's absolutely CBI is well within its grounds to do this investigation independently.
But they've gone to the Election Commission. So will the Election Commission have a position on this?
No, I don't think so, because this is an investigation, and you can't say that, the High Court has asked CBI to give a report by 2nd of May. So obviously some action has to be taken. It can't be that you're saying that the elections, so no investigation should happen. This point was taken up in Mr. Kejriwal's case also in the High Court, and it was rejected because the ED also said the same thing, that an investigation is an investigation. You can't hold up investigations just because elections are going on. And this is time bound because the High Court has given a very clear order that they want an update on the progress on 2nd of May.
Does the CBI, sir, have a cache of such weapons ready? And some fake documents, ID cards, and also cartridges, which then you can go ahead and plant, especially dig a hole inside a house, plant it there and keep it there and then go
Absolutely
ahead
not.
and defame the current disposition?
No, absolutely not. This is not the way the CBI functions. And as I told you, it's a court-monitored investigation. It is not something that CBI has gone in on its own. And the fact that they found this cache of arms, that's very important, because that means that the investigation was going in the right directions. And normally these arms, the kind that are being described, are normally used or hoarded when you have a communally tense situation or elections. So it's either for one of these two that normally you would have these kind of arms. Terrorists, of course, use semi-automatic weapons, AK-47s, and the NSG was called in because you have to defuse these bombs. The CBI doesn't have that expertise to, because these are live bombs. You can get killed; they can explode. So you need somebody who's really an expert to defuse them. So that is why you see those robots going in, and because everybody wants to be at a safe distance.
Nobody
So
saw these
NSG
arms
was-
there. So Mamata Banerjee believes that she has alleged that the CBI has planted them just to defame the Mamata Trinamool Congress government.
Well, as I said, I don't find any credibility in that, but this matter will go to the High Court. I mean, or the Supreme Court. She's gone to the Supreme Court. Let's see what they say. But I don't personally.
The High Court also, she alleges, has been bought over by the BJP. So
I personally, I don't find any credibility in any of these allegations. These are well-known criminals, and you have seized weapons. That is part of the investigation. And now the investigation will be taken to its logical conclusion by CBI.
but some of my questions were laced with a bit of sarcasm or little tongue-in-cheek, but with due respect, AP Singh ji, because these are the allegations that were made, so it was my duty to ask you these questions. But let me ask you, given the kind of cache that's been found, what do you think? Can this be accumulated in just a short period of time, or is it something that's happening over a period of time? It's a build-up. The other aspect, you mentioned that this either happens if it's a communally tense situation or if it's elections around the corner. So do you believe that there was a motive behind this entire cache?
Well, these weapons are normally used by petty criminals. These are not, as I said, these are not terrorist weapons. These are used by criminals for unlawful activities. So, but generally they are collected, as I said, during either you're a communally tense situation or before elections to disturb booths or to threaten people going to vote.
So Neeti Jain, as alleged by the BJP, it's not a terror situation, but it is the intent that AP Singh ji says is to terrorize during the elections, to influence and booths. So that is what is the intent. So why is the BJP going to town saying it's become a terror safe haven?
Anand, it makes it no less serious that such a cache has been recovered. This is a border state, so it needs to be taken with a certain amount of seriousness. The TMC has made a habit out of coming out and demeaning all organizations no matter what. They have said that everybody has been bought by the BJP, including the governor, the ED, the EC, everything. And now even the High Court apparently has been bought by the BJP. And they take no serious cognizance of whatever is happening in the state. So Mamata Banerjee would go all out to save the rapist, which was Shah Jahan Sheikh. She stood in the assembly and supported the man. Then in Bhupati Nagar, there was an attack on NIA again. It was their own karyakartas who were killed, and there also there is apparently a witness who said that there was there was a cigarette that fell in the gunpowder, and there was also a factory that was to build all of these bombs and everything, and there's a witness on record that has said that, and no action was taken there. The ED is attacked and no action is taken there. And today also Mamata Banerjee, very hilariously, I mean it would really be hilarious if it were not so tragic, she comes out and said this was planted by the CBI. No other CM, no other official person would come out and say such a thing to protect such. If you're saying this is not terrorism, I don't know what this is. Because this is a very conscious effort to protect all the criminals in the state that happen to be part of the TMC apparently, and that needs at 6:30 I think you only reported there was another raid that happened about
Yes.
the drugs, but that CM did not come out and say कि ये तो plant किए गए हैं or something wrong has been done by the agencies. So to make a fool out of all the agencies, I think the TMC is simply rattled. They know that the narrative that they're trying to set is not working. And this is a very serious situation that everything in this country is apparently not working except for the TMC and their pulinda of lies that they're tying from north to south.
Well, it's a telling statement on the state's Home Minister, Tausif Khan. Point is, if somebody is stashing arms, crude bombs, etc., why back and why question? How
Anand,
does
you
that
see,
help
this is
anybody? I'm just asking you. Go ahead, please.
Anand, this is a very sensitive and a serious issue, and I will request you give me time. You see, first thing first, as Niti Jain said, that Trinamool is saying High Court is bought by BJP. No one has ever, tell me a single statement where any Trinamool leader has said that High Court has been bought. We have been continuously giving an instance that where Justice Abhijit Gangopadhyay, who has admitted after he resigned as a judge, he joined BJP within 2 days, and just after resigning in the daytime, he had admitted that he was in touch. He approached BJP and BJP approached him. So there is a clear nexus established and admitted by the judge himself that there was a nexus between a sitting judge of the High Court and the BJP leader. So please keep that in mind. Secondly, the CBI is in seize of this matter from February. They are choosing a date to raid on the day when when entire country is going on a polling. All right, they may choose that. Now there are the one gentleman before me, the one panelist before me, suddenly was so quick to give a clean chit and to rubbish all the allegations raised by the Chief Minister of Bengal and give a clean chit to the national central agencies and BJP. But I would urge him not to do so, and the reason I'm telling you why. You see, the first question is BJP may go, CBI may go for a raid without informing. That's their prerogative. How do they have the liberty or not? That's a separate question. After going there, after conducting a raid, they refuse to call a Bengal bomb squad. They're calling a central bomb squad. So it is even, post-raid, they're not involving the Bengal police. Now, you see, the question is, in our country, do we have ample of, examples where fake encounters are conducted, where arms are planted and people are implicated in false cases? Yes, there are hundreds and thousands of cases where fake encounters are conducted, where arms are implemented by police or by agencies, and they try to implicate innocent people. So there is a precedent available that yes, CBI maybe they have had. It is possible that they may have had, they may be in the possession of these arms and ammunition. So any
Is
question.
it also
Okay,
possible
let-
that
let-
it was
let-
actually
let him
found?
speak.
Why
Let him
don't you
speak.
let the
Thorough
investigation happen?
Cannot be given
Let him
clean
speak.
chit.
Let him speak.
Any question raised by the Bengal Chief Minister cannot be rubbished unless a thorough investigation is conducted. So I am asking for a thorough investigation because firstly, as you have now found out, that this is not at least a case of terror.
Okay.
This seems to be a case of
Let me know when you're willing to yield.
petty criminal.
Giving you time does
No,
not mean you make it a monologue.
No, you continue. I am not interrupting you. You may ask any question.
You just said that don't interrupt me, allow me to speak. So I'm saying, let me when
Yes,
you're willing
you are
to yield.
allowed. You are allowed.
Okay,
Yes,
so
continue.
now since you're willing to yield, 2-3 things. First up, BJP, Calcutta High Court has become a Mahatirtha for the BJP. And this was said by the Chief Minister herself after the recruitment scam judgment which scrapped the appointment of more than 20. One minute.
Mahatirtha does not mean that has been bought or purchased.
One minute. Let me complete. So that was said by the Chief Minister herself, the tongue-in-cheek comment at the Calcutta High Court, soon after the recruitment scam debate, recruitment scam verdict. Then there are Trinamool Congress leaders who have allegedly said that the Calcutta High Court has been bought over by the BJP to the level which that the BJP and some lawyers of the Calcutta High Court, not even BJP, lawyers of the Calcutta High Court wanted to move criminal contempt proceedings against the Chief Minister and the Trinamool Congress, and the Calcutta High Court has allowed that. This is all on record. So, for you to say that nobody has made such
Yeah,
claim,
CPM
sir,
leader-
is being
CPM
economical
leader
with the
has filed a
truth.
case.
Secondly, the person who was speaking before you and Niti Jain is no ordinary gentleman. He is the former director of the CBI, Mr. AP Singh. So when he says that the CBI will never do such a thing and subject to make even such a claim like this is hogwash, has to be taken with some credibility. Now, if you are going to say that the opinion of a lawyer like Tausif Khan supersedes the opinion of the former director of CBI about the CBI, then well, I leave it for the audience to then decide.
I
And the
ask a
jury is out
question,
there.
fake encounter happens or not?
Sir,
Arms are planted
you
or
please
not?
look at the records. Most of the fake encounters that
Sir,
have
I will
happened,
tell
sir,
you
why
about
that
the
have
fake
happened, sir,
encounter.
have been
No.
conducted.
Please ask the former director.
Incidences which have been proven.
Please ask the former director.
Incidences which have been proven have been done by the local state police. That's police which is under some of these allegations are in the Calcutta High Court against the West Bengal police itself.
Anand,
And sir, there is no love lost between the CBI and the West Bengal police, because when the CBI went to do its job, they were put under house arrest by the local police in Bengal. This is also evidence. So you have not colored yourself in glory. When I say you, the West Bengal police has not colored itself in glory when it comes to cooperating with central agencies. At every point, they have been a roadblock and they have not cooperated. Except for the time when the two terrorists of the Rameshwaram blast case were caught. And that is the only time in the incidents which I have chronicled, sir, recent past, that there has been cooperation and there has been work there. As far as the West Bengal police does not cover itself in glory as far as the observations by the Calcutta High Court. It does not cover itself in glory as far as the notings of the CBI and the complaints that it has made to the courts that the state police has blocked. So I'm just saying, sir, for you to say so much about the Bengal police, the Bengal police did not move in to file FIRs. The court had to instruct it to file FIRs in the Sandeshkhali incident. The court had to. You were just talking about Bengal police was not informed. I'm telling you why it was not informed, because it is not bringing out confidence among the central agencies that the Bengal police can be trusted. The fact that CRPF has been deployed in West Bengal over the local police itself is a testament and statement of the state of affairs. Now,
the house was under lock and key and empty from over a month.
Sir, the house
was under from
so
where
if the house was under lock and key, sir, then how did the CBI? If the house was under lock and key and not there for more than a month, sir, how did the CBI then, sir? Sir, did it do a Harry Houdini Mary PC Sorkar that it got into that house, was able to dig a hole which is about 5 feet at the corner of the house, plant those bombs, and then run away and then go away while the house is in lock and key, and then it had to send, then it had to get the NIA to bring in robots. So the CBI cannot defuse bombs, but it can plant bombs and ammunition there inside the house without entering the house, which you yourself said is under lock and key. Tausif, can you believe your own arguments?
Can you believe how you are defending?
No, sir, I'm asking you a plain rational question. Either it's PC Sarkar and Harry Houdini together, and the CBI is able to do something like that it can get into a house which is in lock and key as claimed by you, plant the bombs, plant the ammunition, then go away and then call the NIA, and the NIA has to actually send robots. They can't send themselves. They have to send robots inside. They can't go inside. So you are on the one.
You are not listening.
AP Singh ji, fantastic, sir. I didn't know that you had this ability. When I say you, the CBI had this ability to enter homes, dig holes, enter homes, dig holes, plant ammunition, all when the house is under lock and key for a month, sir.
That's the point.
When did you do this, sir? When did you do this in the last 30 days? When I say when did the CBI do this in the last 30 days? That too in Sandeshkhali, sir, in an island area. In an island.
Let me
Yes, AP Singh ji. Sir, in an island, sir, who are these CBI people, sir? How did they do it?
And arms plantation.
Now, one minute, Tausif, I'm asking AP Singh now, please. Sir, who are these CBI people? How did they do it, sir? How did they get into an island area? How did they get into an island with so much of arms and ammunition and then enter a house which is under lock and key and plant these in the corner? How did they do it, sir?
Let me explain that
CBI
arms are planted.
We can allow him his voice. Allow AP Singh ji's voice. Yes, sir.
CBI is an unarmed force. We don't do encounters, or we don't go around killing criminals. So that is absolutely out of question. If you see CBI officers, they are in plain clothes. They are without weapons.
No, not
So
just that, sir.
that-
Till date, there is not a single fake encounter charge against the CBI.
Yeah, it can't
so,
be because,
so again,
because they don't do
one more gas balloon again busted there. But yes,
Because
AB
it's-
Singh ji, yes.
Are who's in
Yeah,
charge?
so,
Amit Shah is in charge. Tadipar.
No, please. Now don't get personal with certain
Is he our
people
30
unnecessarily.
power?
Please.
That is not
Is
required.
the
That is
Home
really
Minister
below the
our
belt,
30
Tawseef
power?
Khan. That is really below the belt, Tawseef
Don't
Khan.
keep
That's
questioning
unbecoming
everything.
of you
Home
also.
Minister
Please.
30 power
Let's no.
Tawseef,
Sir, I'll tell you what.
No, you are the terrorist in
he
the
was
state.
declared a Tadipar. He's no longer. He's been acquitted
Yes.
of all charges.
Yes.
But
Yes.
but your current Home Minister
Okay.
stands labelled
Now continue.
and
Yes.
charged
Now
with
continue.
charged with
All right, now
alleged
continue,
criminal contempt of court. The current Home
You have
Minister of
admitted,
Bengal.
now please
The
continue.
current Home Minister of Bengal has seen right under her very nose arms
You
and
have
ammunition
admitted
brought
Amit
out
Shah
of
was 35.
Sandeshkhali.
Now please
The
continue.
current Home Minister of Bengal under her very nose has
Tawseef,
seen
what is
brutal displacement
Mamata
of
Banerjee
Bengali
supporting
people
all
and
these
has not been
terrorists? Please answer that.
accountable for that. So let's not get personal here. AP Singh ji, please complete and then I'll come to you, Niti Jain. Yes.
Yeah, no. So you were asking me, I've explained that CBI is plain clothes. They don't do police encounters. And in this sort of investigation, which is court monitored, there is no question of deviating from any,
Does CBI plant evidence?
Tawseef, please.
No.
Someday.
No, second
That's
question is
absolutely
unanswered.
Extend him his respect. Let him speak and then you can ask his question. Okay, please.
No, just
Yeah,
second.
what is
Yeah,
the
AP Singh
second-
ji, please complete. One, Tawseef, please.
Does evidence is
Yeah, please.
planted or not? Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Not by CBI. CBI doesn't do. And as I said, all these matters will come up in the High Court and in the Supreme Court. I mean, if there are any allegations, they will have to be faced in both these courts. So there is no question when it's a court-monitored investigation that there will be any misuse of any kind of evidence.
Sir, and please correct me if I'm wrong, a current CBI officer and IPS officer, I may say, not CBI, IPS officer is saying that most of these investigations are all recorded. Everything is on camera. It's videotaped. Is that true, AP Singh? Just for...
Not in my time. I don't know if they do it now. But yes, inside, if you are being interrogated by CBI in the CBI office, it is all under video.
It's under record. Now,
But but I'm not sure if when they go for an investigation, if they're carrying a video camera with them, that I'm not
Yeah, no,
aware.
operations
That may
such as
be
these, when they have these closed homes operations and when there is like a terror operation and the CBI hands it over to the NIA records it, is what we are given to understand, because the CBI handed it over to the NIA. The NIA took
NIA
over.
would probably have recorded how they handled the explosives. That would have been recorded.
Yes, and where they found it also, the fact is that TV channels, Bengali media was reporting and they said, "Ye dekho yahan hai." And this is what they showed, and they showed the entire cache, they showed what has been recovered, and it's all there across all Bengal media. Tawseef Khan may have missed it because he's busy on primetime debates on national media, but that's the reality. Niti Jain, you wanted to make a point.
So, I think it is rather hilarious the way Tawseef Khan and the Chief Minister and Home Minister of the state would come out and just assume that everything is false, everything is being created, everything is being done to marginalize TMC in the election. So, one, you question the timing. The timing has nothing to do with the elections. It is an ongoing probe. The ED or the EC, the CBI will take action whenever it needs to take that action. Agar wahan par, if there is a cache of armory there, they're not going to just leave it there just so you can finish the elections and then come back to take care of it. So to question that is completely hilarious. You were harping about West Bengal police being awarded. I think the West Bengal police under the Home Minister Mamata Banerjee is being blamed for whatever they are doing. Even in Bhupati Nagar, I think there have been records which say the bomb blast happened, the dead bodies were carried away and they were found at a much greater distance. That could not have happened without the involvement of the state police or the organizations there. So you cannot give a clean sheet to the police under the leadership of Home Minister Mamata Banerjee. So the question here is Mamata Banerjee. She stands to answer about all of these things and the support that she's been.
Yeah, I have to wind up.
And
with
the
just
support
this,
he's been
you
given to
named
all kinds
Amit
of
Shah
criminals
as
in
the
the
Home
state.
Minister of the country who controls all these organizations. that itself infers that in Bengal, who controls all the all the entities as far as the state law and order machinery is concerned, Tausif. So when you throw stones at others, you have to be a little careful, because it may just come back to bite you. You yourself have admitted that in Bengal everything happens with the consent of the Home Minister, because if that rule applies to Amit Shah, it applies to Mamata Banerjee also.
You are right.
It applies to Mamata Banerjee also.
Yes,
So
you are
then
right.
that's a
Mamata
testament
Banerjee
of
is the
what is
Home
happening in
Minister.
Bengal under the Home Minister of Bengal. Thank you. I have to wind up. I have to wind up on that note. We've run out of time. Thank you very much to all our guests. As we wind up, ladies and gentlemen, quick gossip from inside. This is the political insider gossip. The Congress CEC huddle is happening. Raebareli, Amethi, who's going to contest from where? Some talk about Rahul going to Raebareli and Priyanka making it all women fight in Amethi. They've not yet decided. They're just deliberating. We'll keep you abreast of the details. Thank you. Thank you for watching.